Hello. My friend Garbo was being a buttonut, so I'm gonna play more Food Girls right now. Okay, let me tweet out that I'm streaming. Streaming right now, not playing Fall Guys. Lol. Okay. Let's start. Wait, oops. Wait. I need to load. Okay, so what shall we do today? Shop. Okay, I think we need to chat. We need to chat more with these, girls. Lulu's affection has increased by 3. Their current affection is 25. The day passed by calmly without any issues. Night fell in the blink of an eye and a busy day of work finally ended. Let's look at today's revenues. Today's revenue was 4,622 G. Current funds available 103,861. Okay. So what shall we do today? Okay, let's see. Let's give out flyers. Aurora's affection has increased by 1. Their current affection is 26. Aurora's popularity has increased by 3. Their current popularity is 74. Okay. Bubble's affection has increased by 1. Their current affection is 28. Bubble's popularity has increased by 5. Their current popularity is 21. Special event. Today, the Bubble Tea Shop launched a new coupon marketing campaign. The moment it reached noon, I snuck out from the office to check up how the coupons were doing. Looks like it's working quite well. It wasn't even lunchtime yet, and there was already a line forming in front of the Bubble Tea Shop. The majority of the customers were holding coupons in their hands. I walked over to the shop to talk with Bubbles. Looks like the promotion is pretty effective. We can consider using this kind of marketing strategy again in the future.
調子に乗らないで。このお客は私のタピオカミルクティーが美味しいから買いに来てるのよ。
Stop patting yourself on the back. The only reason everyone came by is because the bubble tea I brew is so good. But everyone who came here was holding a discount coupon.
バカ子も割引券あげれば道端の石ころでも買うっていうの？
You idiot, do you think people would go and buy some roadside rock just because you gave them a discount
商
coupon?
品自体に魅力がなければ何割引きにしても同じよ。
If the thing on offer isn't appealing, no one would bother with it no matter how much of a discount you
大
offer.
事なのはクオリティファーストよ。わかる？
What's important here is the quality of the item. The item's quality is the most important thing, got it? Alright, if you say so. Let me just use this discount coupon to get a cup of bubble tea at the very least.
ダメよ。バカ顧問に割引は効かないの。定価で買いなさい。
No, you're not getting any discount, you stupid consultant. You're paying full price. Aren't you being a little too mean to me? Why does the event organizer have to pay full price? As a result of the event, the shop's popularity increases by 2 points. Okay, let's chat. Bubbles' affection has increased by 3. Their current affection is 31. Okay, she's level 4. Chat. Lulu's affection has increased by 3. Their current affection is 28. The day passed by calmly without any issues. Night fell in the blink of an eye, and a busy day of work has finally ended. Let's look at today's revenues. Today's revenue was 4,689 G. Current funds available 108,550. So what shall we do today? Let's see. We have flyers. Lulu's affection has increased by 1. Their current affection is 29. Lulu's popularity has increased by 4. The current popularity is 64. Special event. One of the walls in the Mince Pork Bowl shop was littered with awards and photos. Hey, were all these awards given to you? What do you think? You didn't just grab them off the internet? How could I? In the past, the shop used to be a famous award-winning shop. It's like Longer's always been saying, the Mince Pork Bowl and Steamed Dumpling shop used to be rivals in the past. Both sides were evenly matched and sparks were fired every day as the two of you competed in sales. That's all in the past. Whoops. Why do you make it sound like it's something that would never happen again? Isn't this shop still around? All you need to do is take half of your passion for video games and you'll be set. I'm working very hard. It's not enough. How could it possibly be enough when you're always so lazy? I grabbed Lulu's hand and raised it up like a victorious boxer to motivate her. Let's work hard together. Come on, shut it with me. I can do it. I can do it. Too soft. One more time. I can do it. I can do it. According to my past experience as a consultant, frequently talking to yourself has a motivating effect. After making Lulu repeat the sentence a few times, I could sense that Lulu was finally starting to get motivated. Ooh, it feels like my power is surging forth from the depths of my body. That's right, use that strength to revitalize yourself. With this strength, I'll definitely be able to pull an SSR card. Okay, let's check. Lulu's affection has increased by 3. Their current affection is 33. Okay, she's at level 4. Let's do some cooking research with her. Aurora's affection has increased by 1. Their current affection is 27. Quality of Aurora's products has increased by 4. Their shop's quality is now 161. Okay, let's chat. Aurora's affection has increased by 3. Their current affection is 30. Special event. A mysterious cook has appeared in the moonless, windy night. I'm a cook cooks who've been traveling the world in search of delicacies. I challenge you to a cooking battle. Let's do fried chicken. After the fierce cooking showdown, the quality of the shop has increased by 5. Night fell in the blink of an eye, and a busy day of work has finally ended. Let's look at today's revenues. Today's revenue was 5,535 G. Current funds available 114,085. Lulu has played the game all night. The quality of the products has decreased by 1. Since there weren't many customers in the morning, I sat down in the frozen treat shop and thought about the next stage of the plan. The previous all-you-can-eat for free promotion was very successful, but now we were going to need more promotion to keep the popularity up. Thanks for the hard work. Have some pickled green mangoes. Their sour flavor will perk up your spirits here. Thank you. I chewed on sweet and sour candied green mango while writing down some inspirations. During the afternoon, Aurora, Bubbles, and Lulu came to the frozen treat shop.
Gomo-sama! Kimashita yo!
Consultant, we're here.
わざわざ呼び出して何？大事なことならいいんだけど。
You better have a good reason for calling me all the way out here. Oh, sorry. I do. Please have a seat, everyone. I'm about to tell you our next marketing
キャ
plan.
ンペーン？前にやったやつでいいじゃん。なんでまたキャンペーンなんか。
Marketing weren't our previous marketing efforts enough. Why do we need to market ourselves
帰
again?
ってゲームしたい。
I want to go back and play games. Since last time's marketing went well, we obviously have to strike while the iron's hot. We'll miss our opportunity once interest dies down. I've thought of a new marketing event. It's an event that all Taiwanese people will love. I pulled out my notebook that was completely filled with writing and pushed it towards them to see. That's a combined point event. The event's very simple. All you need to do is spend 49 G at any stall and you will be given 1 point. Once you've collected 3 points, you will be able to redeem a selected dish from any of the stalls. Taiwanese people love collecting points, and with the low cost required to earn points, the popular stalls can help increase the popularity of other stalls too, in turn increasing the sales of the entire street market. It sounds pretty good. I'll definitely help everyone. Alright, let's start a new wave of promotions for our next event. Today was the first day of a combined point event. The reputation built up from the previous promotion alongside intense advertising for this one attracted a lot of customers to the street market. Let's take a look at everyone's stalls. Which one should I visit first? Minced pork. Wait, walk around. Everyone's busy today, so it's best if I don't disturb them. Let's go for a stroll. I walked along the street market and observed the crowd. I saw a familiar pink figure at a junction. It's Sakura again. She had already forced me to treat her twice, so I had learned my lesson. I dove into the store because it saw me before she could notice me. Oh, it's the consultant. Welcome, welcome. Why is your face so pale? Did you run into a ghost or something? Hee hee. It's something even more terrifying than a ghost. The god of death is coming from my wallet. My salary would be once again gone with the wind if I bumped into her. Ha ha ha. That does sound terrifying. Anyway, just let me hide here for a bit. I'll leave once that person's gone. It smells like someone who's willing to treat me. So that's where you were. Consultant, fancy meeting you here. Why, I went to such great lengths to hide from you. How'd you find me? Yeah, I have a very sensitive nose. So you smelled me out. Are you a dog? I'm not a dog. I'm a shrimp, a true blue Sakura shrimp. So don't you think it's fate? We always happen to run into each other on the street. It's like something that's been decreed by fate. Why do I have a bad feeling about this? To commemorate our fated bond, shouldn't you have treated me to a little something? Why do I have to treat you? Isn't your reason for traveling all over the place building contacts? People rarely get to form a connection with me. So shouldn't you jump at the opportunity to treat me? She's way too good with words. Current balance 114,085 G. Okay, let's treat her. Haha, you're the best. Let's go. It's great weather for eating. Sakura wrapped her arm around mine and dragged me into the street. I heard the faint wail of my wallet. I walked around with Sakura for the entire day. Sakura was way too shameless. She bought something at pretty much every shop. Isn't that Sakura? So she's here too. Is she eating a fried chicken cutlet? It looks pretty tasty. Let's buy some too. To my surprise, many of the tourists on the street knew Sakura. Every shop Sakura visited had a lot of customers lining up. I guess Sakura has the ability to attract customers too. Although my wallet was crying, this was an unexpected gain. The street market's popularity has increased by 5. You have lost 8,000 G. I still have some time. Where should I go next? Which shop should I go next? Okay, fried chicken cutlet shop. I'll go have a look at Aurora's shop first. I decided to go over to the fried chicken cutlet shop, Golden Fried Chicken. I saw a long queue before I even reached the entrance of the stall. Whoa, what's with the crowd? I pushed my way through the queue and saw Aurora frying chicken cutlets by herself. She was insanely busy breading chicken cutlets, frying the food the customers ordered, and packaging the fried chicken cutlets. Aurora stopped what she was doing when she noticed me. Consultant, why are you here? The oil slashed me, it hurts. Aurora clenched her arm and jumped back. I quickly went over and held her hand. Which part was scalded? Is it serious? Aurora quickly pulled her hand back. It's nothing serious. Is that so? It'll leave a mark. You don't apply an ice pack to the part that's been scalded. You're the street market's poster girl, so everyone's going to be sad if they see that you've been injured.
でも今忙しくってお客さんもこんなに来て注文も次から次へと私
But there's so much to do now, and the queue keeps getting longer. Orders keep coming in too. There's so much to do. Alright, you take care of the shop for now. I'll go look for some ice. I'll be right back. I sprinted over to the frozen treat shop, borrowed some ice, and came back and gave it to Aurora. Hurry and put ice on it. I'll help you look after the shop in the meantime. Aurora snuck a few peeks at me while covering the burnt spot with ice. Consultant's so nice to me. As the street market poster girl, you have to take good care of yourself. At that moment, the customer in front of the stall began complaining. It's been 20 minutes. Are the fried chicken cutlets done yet? I've been queuing for a long time now. Can you guys hurry it up? Why does it feel like the queue isn't moving? Is anyone even frying those chicken cutlets?
皆さん、
Everyone, please
落
calm
ち着いて
down.
ください。揚げ物は少し時間がかかるので、皆さん、今しばらくお待ちを。
Everyone, please calm down. Frying food takes a little longer. Please be patient. I'm gonna move myself up.
わーい。
Oops.
どうしましょう。やっとお客さんが来てくれたのに、こんなに多くのお客さん、相手したことないし。
What should I do? It took a lot of effort to attract these customers, and now I can't even deal with the crowd. First, don't panic. Tell me how long on average does it take to fry a chicken cutlet?
だいたい5分から10分くらいです。
About 5 to 10 minutes? Got it, sir. I'll take about 10 minutes for your chicken cutlet. Is that alright? Alright, so be it. Please wait over here. Also, I appreciate it if you don't obstruct the other shop's businesses. I turned towards Aurora after serving the customer. Tell everyone that their chicken cutlet will be served roughly 10 minutes after the bill is paid.
わかりました。でも、なんでそんな風に言うんですか？
Got it, but why are we doing it like this? Everyone has a different concept of how long it takes when you tell them to wait a moment, so they will easily be frustrated. But if you clearly tell them they have to wait for 5 or 10 minutes, customers will have a better understanding of the situation, and they'll be much more willing to wait. And psychologically, people are more likely to stay when they've made a promise to wait. When your customers say that they're willing to wait for 10 minutes on their own, they're less likely to complain
心
too.
理学まで使うんですね。顧問様、やっぱりすごいです。
You're amazing. You even know how to incorporate psychology into what you're
カリ、
doing.
顧問様の言う通りにやってみますね。
I'll do my best to follow the plan you've laid out. Due to Aurora's hard work, all the customers who came later waited patiently. However, the customers who were already waiting before I arrived were still very impatient. It would be bad if we left a bad impression on them. At a time like this, is it time to use that move? Damn it, I don't want to. I touched my backpack and walked towards the customers. Thank you for waiting. Here's a small token of appreciation. I handed the postcards with photos of Aurora to the waiting customers. Isn't this a postcard of the fried chicken cutlet store manager? She's so beautiful, and she even has her own merchandise. Their impatience evaporated after receiving the postcards of the cute girl. Like I thought, cuteness is justice. In the end, Aurora and I worked hard together to serve the long
顧
line.
問様、今日は本当にありがとうございました。助かっちゃいましたし、
Thank
光、
you.
とっても嬉しかったですよ。
Thank you for your help today. I'm so happy. But is something
でも、
wrong?
顧問様、なんで光の写真持ってるんですか？
But why do you have a picture of me? That was out of the blue. Is she going to ask me about the copyright? I have a habit of keeping records of my clients, so I took these pictures as part of the process. Oh, he's very the consultant is very creepy.
でも、あの写真、写ってるの光だけでしたよ。
But there's a lot of other people's selfies here
まさ
too.
か、顧問様、光のこと。
Don't tell me you're... I guess I had to tell her the truth. Actually, I planned on making you the street market's idol. You blew me away when I first met you, and I felt that you make a great idol. But if you're not comfortable with it, I won't do it anymore.
顧問様、水臭いです。
Haha, you're acting like an
光は
outsider.
全然
Oops.
気にしてませんよ。
I don't mind it in the
嬉しいで
least.
す。
I don't mind in the least. In fact, I'm very happy about it. Okay, yeah, so I keep double clicking.
だって顧問様見る目持ってますもん。だから
So I think
顧
before
問
she
様
said
のお眼鏡
something
にかなっ
about
たなら
smiling.
光も嬉しいんです。
You got a good eye for things, so being singled out by you is an honor. I let out a sigh of relief. It was great that she was angry.
今後ともよろしくお願いしますね。顧問様、
Please continue
今
guiding me
日
in
は
the
とっても
future.
楽しかったですよ。
Today's such a great day. Affection with Aurora increased by 5. It's time to pay the weekly rent again. The rent for this period is 50,000 G. I trust that the money's ready. Okay, the money's all here. You have lost 50,000 G. Remaining funds available 580,085 G. Okay, then I wish you all the best in your endeavors. See you next week. Let's look over our current results. In order to pass the evaluation, we need to reach 1,450 points in terms of quality or exceed 300 points in popularity. By the time I finished sorting out the papers, it was already late at night. We need to work harder next week too. So what shall we do today? How do we see our stuff? I want to see our stats. I guess we can't see our stats. Okay, I'm gonna chat. Lulu's affection has increased by 3. Their current affection is 36. Lulu's affection has increased by 3. Their current affection is 39. Lulu's affection has increased by 3. Their current affection is 42. Okay. Huddle's affection has increased by 3. Their current affection is 34. Special event. I received a gift from a nearby neighbor, but I'm unable to finish everything on my own. So who should I share it with? Bubbles? After sharing the gift with Bubbles, your affection with Bubbles has increased by 3 points. I fell in the blink of an eye and a busy day of work finally ended. Let's look at today's revenues. Today's revenue was 5,831 G. Current funds available 61,916. Lulu has played the game all night. The quality of the products has decreased by 1. Okay, I guess we need to help Lulu out more. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do cooking research. Lulu's affection has increased by 1. Their current affection is 43. The quality of Lulu's products has increased by 5. The shop's quality is now 95. Okay, I'm gonna keep doing cooking research. Lulu's affection has increased by 1. Their current affection is 44. The quality of Lulu's products has increased by 5. The shop's quality is now 100. Special event. You know there's places selling minced pork bowls wherever you go. But your minced pork bowls stand head and shoulders above the rest. What makes them so good? Hehe, that's a trade secret. Wanna know my secret? I can tell you if you're interested. Go for it. I've kept all my secret knowledge over there. So you're saying I can learn how to make minced pork bowls by being a pirate? Stop messing around. Hurry up and tell me the secret behind this magical minced pork bowl of yours. Right, I'll show mercy. Tell you since you asked so sincerely. Right. Hurry up and tell me. Actually, I just wanted to see what it'd be like to say that line. I walked over to the outlet next to the computer and grabbed the power supply plug. Stop messing around and tell me. Don't do anything rash. Calm down. We can talk things out. Like I thought she would only get serious if I did this. So I would have pain. Truth be told, there's nothing special. Look, since it's called a minced pork bowl, the pork part of it is the most important. First, you have to carefully select fat streaked pork that still has the skin attached. If possible, it's best to use pig's hind legs. That part of the pig has equal proportions of lean and fat meat. It's the most suitable for making minced meat. Following that, use your kitchen knife to mince the meat. If it looks like there's too much and it's going to be troublesome, you can use a meat grinder instead. But you have to be careful when you operate the meat grinder. Make sure you don't grind your fingers by accident. Don't change to such a grotesque topic. Anyway, that's how you do it. Wait a minute, you only went up to mincing the meat. I already said a lot. I'm thirsty. If you're going to say something, say all of it. Don't just stop halfway. Alright, after you're done mincing the meat, place some sliced garlic into the wok and use some oil to bring out the aroma. Next, add in the minced pork. Keep frying it until its aroma starts to come out too. That's when you know you've cooked it enough. This part's the most troublesome. When you're done frying the minced pork, add water, marinade, star anise, white pepper, fennel, Sichuan pepper, and so on into the mix. Lastly, stew it slowly until under a low flame. At this point, you can play video games while you wait. You're done once the juices and marinade have all evaporated. So that's how it is. Okay. So that's how it is. Okay. I'm very curious about something. Why do you have to go out of your way to select meat that still has skin on it for your minced pork? Because it contains colloids. When you're stewing the meat, the colloids within the skin will be released, giving the minced pork a natural creamy taste. This is something no cornstarch can do. Okay, I'm done with my explanation. Cooking minced pork bowl is really simple. It's so simple, I wonder why other people don't do it themselves. I did not find that simple at all, but it was a widely accepted fact that Lulu made delicious minced pork bowls, so she ought to maintain her excellent quality. Chat. Lulu's affection is increased by 3, the current affection is 47. Lulu's affection has increased by 3, the current affection is 50. Special event. Suddenly I heard a meow. Looking closely, it turned out to be a stray cat wandering the neighborhood. Current balance 61,916. We did it. I have lost 1,000 G. Thanks to your kind deed, your reputation as a consultant has increased. Night fell in the blink of an eye and a busy day of work finally ended. Let's look at today's revenues. Today's revenue was 6,452 G. Current funds available 67,368. I picked up the ringing phone and heard Aurora's urgent voice. Consultant, things aren't looking good. There's a quarrel at the street market. At this rate, they're going to scare away all the customers. I hurried over to the scene and saw 2 people arguing over a seat. Current balance 67,368 G. Calm them down. Excuse me, for my sake, could the 2 of you please not argue here? Who the hell are you? They ignored me and things got out of control. I guess my influence is too low. The street market's popularity has decreased by 5. Street market's popularity decreased due to the fighting incident. Oh no, I was supposed to spend money. So what shall we do today? Okay, let's interview. Would you like to watch the affection event too? Yes. How could I motivate Lulu? I thought to myself at my desk. Over the next several days, I checked up on Lulu from time to time. Whenever Lulu wasn't playing games, she would be watching anime or building model kits. She wasn't focused on her business at all. Not only was she an otaku, she was a completely unmotivated girl who had given up on relationships. Given how irresponsible she was, it was really a miracle the shop was still open. But it was no use complaining. As a professional consultant, I must think of a way to make Lulu accept my suggestions. Sorry to disturb you, it's me again. The next morning, I once again went to Lulu's shop.
Ohayo!
Good morning. When she saw me, she quickly changed her screen from her game to some sort of report. Hey, could you be a little more obvious? I already knew you were playing a
いや、
game.
やってないよ。決めつけないでよ。
No, I wasn't. Don't falsely accuse me. Lulu pointed at the forms and documents on the table.
僕はここ数日間の業績をちゃんと計算してるんだ。顧問さんが見てないところでしっかりやってるんだよ。
I was calculating my sales for the past few days. You might not know it, but I've been working really hard while you weren't looking. At that moment, a boot opening sound effect chimed from the computer.
おお、限定アイテム手に入った。よっしゃ。
Wow, I got the limited time equipment. Yay. Didn't you say you weren't playing a game? What's that?
まあ細かい話はいいじゃん。このアイテムめちゃくちゃレアなんだよ。いい値段で売れるよ。
Okay, she said, wait. Don't sweat the small stuff. This limited time equipment's really rare and sold for a lot of money. I felt helpless when I saw the silly smile on her face, but I had already made up my mind. I was going to use another way to deal with Lulu. I won't scold you today. I always see you working so hard on your games. What exactly are you playing? How about you teach me? After some deep, though, the night before, I suddenly realized my mistake, something I had learned during my time as a consultant. No matter how thorny a case may be, if there was some common interest between myself and the client, there was a much greater chance of success. Because the client would begin to see me as a friend if we had a common interest to talk about. Only then could we make a concerted effort to solve the case. Before I could stop myself from scolding Lulu for her laziness, I had neglected to use something she liked to get closer to her. I should have communicated properly with Lulu first.
珍しい。顧問さんもゲームやるの？
How strange, you're interested in video games too? Yep, I became interested after seeing you play every day. How do I play this? Lulu's expression instantly changed when I said that.
そういうことなら教えてあげるよ。
Since you're interested in learning, I'll teach you. She registered a new account for me as fast as lightning. What on earth is this level of efficiency?
ジョブは何がいい？
What job do you want? My job should be a consultant, right?
魔法使いは最初はすごく強い。レベル30くらいまでは結構楽。でもランクアップすると他のジョブの方が強くなっちゃうから見劣りしちゃうかも。その次のランクアップでいろいろ覚えるけど。
Magicians are really strong in the beginning. Before they reach level 30, they have a very easy time. But after your second rebirth, you will be weaker than the other jobs for a while because the other jobs will have gotten stronger. You'll get even more skills than your third rebirth, though.
剣士はコツコツタイプだね。最初はレベル上げ大変かもしれないけど、ランクアップすると超強い攻撃スキルと防御スキルが手に入る。そこまで行くともうモンスター討伐クエストとか超楽になるよ。
Warriors have a linear progression. It's a little harder to level them up at the start, but once they attain their second rebirth, they gain a lot of strong offensive and defensive skills. Once that happens, killing monsters and clearing quests becomes a piece of cake.
で、どうする？魔法使いか剣士か。
So which one do you want, warrior or magician?
それとも他のジョブにする？よしあし全部紹介できるよ。
Or do you want a different job instead? I can tell you what their pros and cons are. Wait a minute, you threw too many terms at me. Let me digest what you said for a bit. Lulu spoke a lot faster whenever game-related things were mentioned. She was practically a living walkthrough. I'll go with warrior. One should always adopt a down-to-earth approach with everything in life. Okay, I made my character. What's
とりあえ
next?
ず新人の村に行ってギルドに入る。で、ギルドから簡単なミッション受けてクリアする。
You'll be transported to the novice village to start. You can look for a guild and from there you can pick up some simple quests. Okay, so join a guild first. After joining the guild, I found out that Lulu's character was the commander of the guild. That sounds pretty amazing. I also saw another seemingly familiar name in the guild. There's someone called Holy Priestess of Chicken Cutlets. That's not who I think it is, right?
うん、光もギルドメンバーだよ。レベルは低いけど人気はすごくあるんだ。
That's right, Aurora's part of the guild. Although her level isn't high, she's very popular. Priestess don't sound like the kind of job Aurora would pick. She's a healer type of person. I accepted a mission from the guild, then headed off to kill some low-level monsters. After a while in combat, Lulu couldn't stand it
も
anymore.
うそんな速度でやってたらレベル2になる頃には夜になってるよ。
What's with your speed? It'll be nighttime by the time you level up. What should I do then?
今東の渓谷でイベントやってるんだ。そこでやれば経験値2倍だからレベル上げには最適だよ。
There's an event going on at East Canyon. The monsters over there give more XP and your CP will rise faster too.
あとスライムにあんま時間かけるのは得策じゃない。戦うなら魔法トカゲだね。ゴールドたくさん入るから。お金貯まったらショップで装飾品買って。
And stop wasting time fighting slimes. They are hard to beat and they don't give much money. You're better off fighting magic lizards to earn money. Once you got enough, hurry over to the shops and buy some accessories. Accessories? Why would I need that?
装飾品を装備するとスキルの消費 MP が減るんだ。それによってレベル上げの効率も上がるから僕の言う通りにやってれば1時間くらいで上がるよ。
Once you equip an accessory, your skills will consume less MP and your MP regeneration will increase too. If you follow what I say, it'll probably take only an hour before you level up. You really are experienced. I continued to grind monsters until Lulu's guidance. Under Lulu's guidance. Lulu's commands were simple and easy to understand. When I noticed how she was acting, I felt like I understood how she ended up as the commander of her guild. It only took an hour to successfully reach the ideal level with Lulu's help.
よし、今日の進捗いい感じだよ。
You made pretty good progress
もうちょっと
today.
レベル上がったら一緒に限定クエスト行こう。
Once you get to a higher level, we can go do some limited time quests. Lulu was a truly different person when it came to games. If only she could bring her motivation in game to real life. Alright, we're done playing. Let's get ready to open up the shop.
へえ、まだ店開けんの？
Do we really need to? The moment she heard the words open up the shop, Lulu turned back into the usual Lulu, of course. Aside from the online games, don't you play mobile games too? How are you going to make an in-game purchase if you don't earn money?
あー、店開けたくない。永遠にゲームやってたい。
Sob. I don't want to open the shop. I want to play games forever. No can do. You had your fill of gaming. So now, just gonna do this. So now it's time for you to do something proper. Lulu still seemed reluctant, but I could feel that my display of goodwill has helped. This was a good start. Yes. Claiming my reward. Okay, day 17. Where'd my stuff go? I think my game glitched. Uh-oh. I can't do anything. Okay, well, my game glitched. I have to quit. I didn't save. I probably have to play it all over again. Oh no! Yeah, I'm down to day 11 again. Okay, so I guess I have to skip everything. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna skip everything. Okay, 25, no issues. Okay, let's see how much money we made. Okay, that's how much money we made. So I'm gonna try to go to the interview really fast. Okay, we're gonna speed things up because I don't know what happened and why why did nothing pop up? Okay, we have money. Okay. We're gonna try to get her to level 6 again. Special event. Okay, we're gonna skip all this. Okay, we're gonna give out flyers again. Special events. Okay. We did the fried chicken one. Okay. What did we do last time? We walked around. That would make us lose money, so we're gonna go to the fried chicken. Okay. Fried chicken, and then we talked to her, and then we're gonna go to the bubble tea shop. I walked towards the bubble tea shop, the secret shop. I saw a large crowd in front of the store. Oh, business looks really good. Bubbles was extremely busy and had to run back and forth between the preparation area to make bubble tea and the counter to serve the customers. Although she was incomparably busy, I could see the hint of a smile on her face. I can't believe she's smiling. Since I found it rather surprising, I stood a short distance away and watched her. After a while, Bubbles seemed to notice something. She suddenly looked up and glanced at my way. Our eyes met. I wanted to say something, but she reacted quicker. Her smile instantly disappeared when she saw me. Her expression dropped as she glared at me. Hey, is there a need to be like that? I squeezed through the crowd and into the shop.
店が忙しいの見てわかんないの？何しに来たのよ。
The shop's busy enough as it is. Why are you here? I obviously came here to see how I could help. Bubbles glared at me, pouted, and went back to preparing her
手
drinks.
伝うって。あんたみたいなバカ顧問に何ができるのよ。口出すしかできないでしょ。
Help, the idiotic consultant is asking me how to help. Don't you only know how to mouth off?
私は今までずっと一人でやってきたの。このくらいの数の客、さばけないわけ。
I've always been the one looking after this store. Those few customers are nothing to me. While Bubbles was talking to me, she accidentally pushed over a cup of bubble tea that wasn't sealed yet. The drink spilled all over the floor.
この忙しい時に。
Why did this have to happen at a time like this? Leave it to me, I'll go take care of my customers. I volunteered to do the cleaning and finally finished after a while. I returned the rinsed cleaning cloth and mop to Bubbles. See, isn't it a lot easier having another person around to help?
掃除しただけでしょ。何生きがってんの？
All you did was help clean a little and you're acting so smug. I'm not just helping with cleaning. If it wasn't for my marketing idea, do you think your shop would have so many customers?
いやいや、そんなこと。こんなに客が入ってるのは、私のタピオカミルクティーが美味しいから。
You're talking nonsense. The reason why there are so many customers is because my bubble tea
あん
tastes
た
so
と何の
good.
関係もないでしょ。あんま調子乗らないでよ。
It has nothing to do with you, you stupid consultant. Not one bit. Stop trying to praise yourself. I wasn't acknowledged Even after working so hard, alright then, I won't ask you to participate in the next marketing event. I'll only include Aurora and Lulu in the future. The two of them appreciate my efforts and like a certain someone.
なんで私だけのけ者にされなきゃいけないのよ。ダメに決まってるでしょ、そんなの。ダメダメ。
What? How can you leave me out? No, you can't do that, but it's not like the marketing event has any effect on your shop sales, right? Didn't you just say that?
そんなこと。
What I meant was, since your business is doing well, I won't disturb you.
ちょっと待ちなさい。ゆいちはみんなで一つ。
Wait a minute. The street market is of one mind and body.
そう。
That's right.
ゆいちはみんなで一つ。だからどんなキャンペーンも私がのけ者になるっていうのはおかしいじゃない。
That's right. The street market is a collective. Everyone has to participate in events, so you're not allowed to exclude
それに
me.
あんた言ったわよね。夜市の全体の業績を底上げするって。業績の底上げしたいなら私を外すと後悔することになる。絶対後悔するから。
Then you say something like, we had to improve everyone's sales. Since that's the case, you'll regret it if you leave me out. You'll definitely regret it.
だからキャンペーンの時は私をのけ者にしないこと。
So you can't leave me at events. Got it? Alright, I got it. I snickered silently when I saw Bubbles' embarrassed look. I stayed in the bubble tea shop a while longer to survey the customers. After ensuring that everything was going smoothly, I turned to
これ
leave.
あげる。ほら、何ぼーっとしてんの？早く持ってって。
This is for you. Take it. What are you zooming out for? Hurry up and take it. Bubbles handed me a cup of bubble tea. I took the bubble tea and noticed a tag that said 75% ice, 50% sugar. Was this not what I asked for the first time I came here? So Bubbles remembered my preferences. I smiled. I'd finally gotten closer to her.
あんた何タピオカミルクティー見ながらにやけてんの？
Why are you smiling at a cup of bubble tea? It's disgusting. Can I be happy I got a cup of bubble tea from you?
そんな甘い話あるわけないでしょ。お金払ってよ。
There's no such thing as a free meal. You need to pay for that cup of bubble
ほら、
tea.
200元。
Pay up, it's 100G. That's too
うる
expensive.
さい。この私が特別に作ってやってんの。ちょっと高くちゃダメ？
Stop nagging me. It's the shop owner's special blend, so of course it's going to be more expensive. Any objections? Alright. I could only hand Bubbles some money. You have lost 100G.
毎
Thank
度
you for your
本店に
patronage.
貢献していただきありがとうございます。
Bubbles smiled craftily and went back to work with a smug look. I guess I'm a long way from winning her over. Affection with Bubbles increased by 5. Thus, the promotion was a success. It was time to pay the weekly rent again. The rent for this period is 50,000 G. I trust that the money's ready. Okay, the money's all here. You have lost 50,000 G. Remaining funds available is 63,620 G. Hey, then I wish you all the best in your endeavors. See you next week. Let's look over our current results. In order to pass the evaluation, you need to reach 1,450 points in terms of quality or exceed 300 points in popularity. By the time I finished sorting out the papers, it was already late at night. I need to work harder next week too. Okay, so what shall we do today? Okay, I think give out flyers is faster. Okay. Wait, or is it chatting? Okay, level 6. Okay, what about... We should get all the girls to level 6, I guess. Okay. We're gonna increase everyone to level 6. Special event. I received a gift from a nearby neighbor, but I'm unable to finish everything on my own, so who should I share with? Aurora? After sharing the gift with Aurora, your affection with Aurora has increased by 3 points. I fell in the blink of an eye and a busy day of work finally ended. Let's look at today's revenues. His revenue was 5,445G. Current funds available 69,065. We must play the game all night. The quality of the products has decreased by 1. So what shall we do today? Okay, 72 plus 16 plus 71. Okay, let me open up a calculator. That's really low. Okay, 71 plus 16 plus 72. That's 159 and we need 300. Okay, let's chat. I have to chat to level 6. Bubbles' affection has increased by 3. Their current affection is 41. Okay, let's chat again. Bubbles' affection has increased by 3. Their current affection is 44. Okay. We're gonna keep chatting with it. Bubbles' affection has increased by 3. Their current affection is 47. Bubbles' affection has increased by 3. Their current affection is 50. Special event. We heard a meow. Looking closely, it turned out to be a stray cat wandering the neighborhood. Current balance is 16,605. Will I feed it? You have lost 1,000 G. Thanks to your kind deed, your reputation as a consultant has increased. I fell in the blink of an eye. Let's look at today's revenues. Yeah, so you can only do so much in a day. Today's revenue was 5,373. Okay. Current funds available 73,438. I picked up the ringing phone and heard Aurora's urgent voice. Consultant, things aren't looking good. There is a quarrel at the street market. At this rate, they're going... Okay, we're gonna skip. Okay, we need to spend money, I guess. Please calm yourselves. Allow me to pay for today's meal. You give it as my offering to make some new friends. Hearing that, both of them calmed down and the problem was easily resolved. You have lost 4,000 G. You handled well and praised by the other shopkeepers. So what shall we do today? Okay, affection level 6. So they're all level 6 except for Bubbles. I think that's her name. Okay, let's chat. Rose affection has increased by 3. Their current affection is 36. Rose affection has increased by 3. Their current affection is 39. Rose affection has increased by 3. Their current affection is 42. Rose affection has increased by 3. Their current affection is 45. Special event. On hearing a commotion, I discovered that a drunk customer was causing a ruckus in the shop. Current balance 69,438. Giving a cab home. I paid the cab driver to take him home. Sometimes situations like this do occur. You have lost 2,000 G. As a result of your kind deed, your reputation as a consultant has increased. Alright, Phil. Okay. Let's look at today's revenues. Today's revenue was 5,373 G. Current funds available 72,811. Lula has played the game all night. Okay. What shall we do today? Okay, I'm gonna try to interview. I'll try interviewing Bubbles first. But the bubble tea shop's doing really badly. I was looking through the business report sent over by the president in my office. The bubble tea shop wasn't doing well, yet Bubbles refused to cooperate. I really need to go and have a talk with her. I arrived at the bubble tea shop, and as usual, Bubbles was looking after the store. You again? I saw your income statement for last month. Your shop isn't doing well at all.
私の商売よ。あんたに関係ないでしょ。
What does my business have to do with you? Don't be such a rush to get angry. This time around, I've come with a plan to help you. I took out a finely crafted business planner. After analyzing your business, I've come up with what I feel is the best way to market your business, and I've written it in this business planner. Please have a look at it. We can talk about the details later. I handed the business planner over to Bubbles, but she had absolutely no intention of reaching out to accept it.
そんなの見る必要ないわよ。
What's there to look
あんたみ
at?
たいなやつらがそういうチャラチャラしたキャンペーン打ってるのよ。
You people and
そんな
your
の客を騙してる
sensationalist
詐欺師と
marketing.
同じじゃない。
It's all a bunch of nonsense designed to cheat people out of their
食
money.
の安全問題だってあんたらのせいよ。もう帰って。
People like you are the cause of increased food safety incidents. Get lost. You got it wrong. I'm not trying to do any dishonest advertising. How about this? The business planner is really thick and it'll probably take a long while to read through. So I'll summarize its contents for you now. I've spent the past few days researching price points. I found that bubble tea tends to be on the more expensive side of things.
当然よ。高級材料使ってんだからコストも高くなるわ。
Of course, I use genuine ingredients, so the production cost is higher as well. I understand your insistence on using quality ingredients, so my suggestion is for you to have weekday promotions to market your products. For example, on Mondays, you could offer a 30% discount on all your bubble tea. Something like "Come get a cup of bubble tea to cure your Monday blues" might work as your marketing slogan. I've run the numbers, and although offering a discount would lower your profit margin, you'll still be able to break even by selling more cups of bubble tea at a lower price point. You can also use this opportunity to increase your shop's reputation and attract some new customers. Sounds like a pretty good suggestion, right?
はあ、何かと思えば。
And here I was wondering what you had to
あん
say.
たこの程度の提案しかできないの？
It looks like this is the best you can come
この
up
店
with.
のミルクティーはね、最高級の茶葉と最高級の牛乳で作ってんのよ。
The bubble tea I sell uses the highest grade tea leaves and the best fresh milk that money can
飲食
buy.
はいい材料を使えばお客は必ずリピートしてくれる。
All you have to do is use genuine ingredients in your products and you'll have repeat
ポスターの
customers.
印刷なんて無駄金よ。それならその金でもっといい食材を買うわ。キャンペーンとか私には必要ない。
Rather than using the money to print posters, wouldn't it be better to invest every cent on the ingredients instead? I don't need your marketing plan. But if you don't come up with any marketing plan, other bubble tea shops with a marketing plan will steal all your business away from you.
あんな広告に騙されるなんて客自身に問題があるのよ。何も分かっちゃいないわ。
Customers who get hoodwinked by all these fancy advertisements without any substance are the ones at fault. They're the ones who don't know what the good stuff
わから
is.
ない奴らに私のミルクティーを飲む資格はないのよ。
Customers who can't tell good and bad apart aren't worthy of drinking my bubble tea. I was initially under the impression that Bubbles was just venting out of her frustrations, but she continued to rant righteously.
私はね、そういうチャラついた中身が何もない店が大嫌いなの。
What I hate the most are those rotten shops outside who only care about their short-term
作る
benefits.
ドリンクはどれもまずいくせに、それを気づかせないようにたくさん広告手段使って。
The drinks that they make are terrible, but they come up with all sorts of misleading marketing
綺麗な
campaigns.
ポスターにやれ手作りだ、農地直送だっていうキャッチつけて、それで客騙してドリンク買わせて。
They do have pretty posters and use buzzwords like handmade and locally grown to fool customers into buying their drinks.
客だってそれで一回騙されたらこの業界に失望するのよ。
When customers are fooled by them, they end up losing faith in small shops like
そ
mine.
したら客はもうこの店みたいな小さな個人経営のところは信じなくなる。
When that happens,
みんな
they'll
チェーン
turn-
店に行っちゃうのよ。
when that happens, they'll turn to franchises to buy their drinks
そん
instead.
なのもううんざりなのよ。
I've seen this sort of thing happen many times in the
飲
past.
食で一番大事なのは食材の品質よ。私はその根本のところからやっていい商品を実直に提供するの。
In this industry, the most important thing is the quality of your ingredients. You have to work from the beginning by coming up with a genuinely good product to attract customers to buy from you.
そうやってあんなチャラついた嘘だらけの広告売ってる店を見返してやるの。
And give those dishonest shops a huge slap on the face while you're at it.
そういうことだから私はあんたの企画なんて必要ないのよ。
So I won't use your business plan.
私はああいう宣伝手段で自分を隠すような店と同じ道は歩まない。絶対ああいう風にならない。
I won't act like those degenerates outside and use marketing to wrap up my drinks in a pretty little bow. I refuse to become that kind of person. I understand where you're coming from, but this is the era of an attention-grabbing economics. It doesn't matter how good your product is. Customers don't take notice of it. Because of this, they're not even going to have the chance to try it.
もし市場が外見だけよく見せないと客を引っ張ってこれないってなってるなら店を閉めた方がマシだわ。
If the world has become a place where you have to puff yourself up to attract customers, then I'd rather just close
あん
down.
なチャラついた嘘ばっかりの商売なら私はやらない。
I'm not interested in this sensational style of doing business. Although I had a lot of things to refute her with, in a split second I was stunned by Bubble's powerful presence. This must be what was known as the craftsman spirit. She took pride in her product, so she was able to emit such an overwhelming aura. After mulling over it for a while, I parted my lips to speak. Understand that just because I understand where you're coming from, it doesn't mean that I agree with what you said. As a consultant, I will come up with a way to make you understand that marketing isn't a sin. Instead, it's a necessary part of doing business.
減らず口ね。やっぱり口だけかしら。
You're a dishonest one. Are you still planning on arguing with me? Thank you for sharing your thoughts with me. I wanted to have a chat with you last time, but you didn't bother with me. I finally managed to talk with you today, so I'm very happy.
あんなに責められて何喜んでんのよ。バカじゃない。
You've obviously just been scolded, but you're feeling happy. Are you unwell? I'll come up with an even better marketing plan next time and use it to win you over.
無理ね。私は絶対にキャンペーンとか宣伝広告にはお金は使わない。諦めることね。
That's not happening. I'll never spend money on marketing. Forget about it. I didn't respond to Bubba's provocation. Instead, I gave her a deep bow. Then I left the bubble tea shop. The job I have taken up this time, it seems like it will be rather difficult to accomplish. But this was the sort of challenge that a professional consultant should face. Clenching my fist tightly, I made my way back to the office. Claim reward. Okay. Okay, interview. Wait, I should save here. Wait, no, shop. Okay, we're gonna chat. Words of affection, okay, increased. Yes. Okay, increased. Okay, level 6. Okay, so I think we should save here. Okay, and then we'll do interview. We will interview. Okay, we'll interview Aurora. Early this morning, I unexpectedly came across a road construction on my way to work. The road leading to my office was sealed off. Looks like I'll have to take a detour. The sudden inconvenience put a damper on my mood. Just then, I was suddenly struck by the realization that I could get to my office in the street market too. It was still early, so the street market hadn't opened yet. Walking through it should be a breeze. So I decided to head to the street market. I walked along the deserted street market. As I continue on my journey, I came across a familiar figure.
顧問様、おはようございます。
Good morning, consultant. Morning. I didn't expect to see. Okay. I didn't expect to see Aurora here. Come to think of it, Bubbles is a brat. Fire her. Yeah. Come to think of it, there's a few hours left until the fried chicken cutlet shop opens. Why was she here? The large shopping bag she was carrying on her back caught my attention. Are you out grocery shopping?
はい。毎朝自分で食材の買い出しに行ってるんですよ。
Yep, I head out every morning to buy ingredients. Casting a glance at my watch, I saw that it was only a little after 8 a.m. People would usually eat fried chicken cutlets during their supper time, right? Hey, when do you close up every night?
そうですね。
Let's see.
みんなの夜食に合わせてですから、だいたい夜中の1時くらいですね。
To cater to everyone who drops by in the middle of the night for a snack, I normally stay open till around 1 a.m.
でも、片付けとかお皿洗いとかお掃除とかやると家に着くのは2時くらいですよ。
But I still need to pack up, wash the utensils, and clean up the shop, so I probably only go home at around 2 a.m. That late, it must be hard on you.
そうですね。本当に疲れた時はお店で寝て、次の日そのまま営業するっていうこともありますし。
Yeah, there are times when I'm really tired and I feel like just sleeping in the shop itself. That way I can open up the shop as soon as I wake up. This job does indeed require you to work late hours, but doesn't that mean you don't get enough sleep since you need to wake up so early in the morning to buy ingredients? Be careful, you'll get panda eyes if you don't get enough sleep.
もう慣れましたか
Ha ha
ら。
ha, I'm used to it. Aurora made a stroking gesture under her eyes in a playful
光
manner.
はパンダさんの化身なんですよ。
I've already turned into a panda. Although her pose is adorable, I still feel sorry for her. You should treat yourself a little better before you do your grocery shopping.
ダメですよ。早く行かないと新鮮な食材取られちゃいますもん。
No can do. I need to go earlier so I can get all the best fresh ingredients.
少し遅いだけですぐに取られちゃうんですよ。だから早く行かないとダメなんです。
If I go later, all the good stuff is already snatched up. I can't let that happen. You're really dedicated to your work. I felt a little upset upon seeing the jubilant smile on her face. She had to work so hard, but business in the street market was still bad. What could I do in my power to help her? How about I help you buy ingredients in the morning instead?
それは悪いです。顧問様にはもっと大事なお仕事があるはずですよ。
You can't. You've got a lot more important things to do than this. I did some quick calculations and I should be able to make it work. As you've seen, this is around the time I go to work every day. I just need to go out a little earlier and I'll be able to stop by the market along the way to help you buy your ingredients.
ダメです。それじゃあ顧問様に迷惑かけちゃいますよ。
It's okay. I would be causing far too much trouble for you. It's no trouble at all. Either way, the street market is along the way to my office. Just hand me a spare key to the shop and I'll drop them off in your fridge once I'm done shopping for ingredients.
でも顧問様にそこまでやってもらうのは嬉しいですけど。
You willing to go so far just to help me is really... Aurora pressed her hand against... Oh, okay. The English is very different here. Okay, okay, wait. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Aurora pressed her hand against chest as though she was deeply moved by my
でも
offer.
顧問様のお気持ちだけいただきますね。
But the thought alone is enough for me. You really don't have to worry about troubling me. Sometimes like this is as... You really don't have to worry about troubling me. Something like this is as easy as lifting a
そう
hand.
いうことじゃないんです。
That's not the
顧問
reason.
様のお気持ちは本当にありがたいです。
I really appreciate that you're willing to help
でも
me.
お店のクオリティを保つためにも光自身で ちゃんと食材は選びたいんです。
But to maintain the quality of my cooking, I need to take the time to carefully select my
お野菜
ingredients.
からお肉まで一つ一つしっかり選ぶとだいたい
She has a
2,3 時間
duck in
か
her
かっちゃうんですよ。
From the vegetables to the meat, each and every one of them needs to be individually picked out. In total, the whole process takes around 2 to 3 hours.
こんなに時間をかけたら顧問様お仕事に遅刻しちゃいますよ。それじゃあダメです。
If you spent that much time picking out the ingredients, you'd definitely be late for work, and that's a definite no-no. Right then, I realized that I was too simple-minded and didn't think things through. Helping to buy ingredients didn't mean that I could simply buy whatever comes into sight. It's work that required a lot of effort and thought. With that, I couldn't help but admire Aurora's dedication to her work. Alright, I acknowledge your diligence. Your customers will definitely be able to feel it when they eat your delicious chicken cutlets.
光もそう思います。
I think so
じゃあ
too.
今からたっぷりの愛を込めて食材買ってきますね。
I'm going to use all of my love and patience to buy my ingredients. So go on then. Sorry about holding you up for so long. It's been a pleasure talking with you.
光も楽しかったですよ。それじゃあ
Same here.
顧問様またです。
Same here. Bye bye. In high spirits, Aurora waved goodbye to me before disappearing around the corner. Okay, claim reward. Okay, we're gonna save again. And then we're gonna interview her again. Okay, I'm gonna skip this because I read it before. Yes. Okay. I think that was good. So we just save. Okay. Okay, so we did all the interviews, so we're gonna unlock 3 next. Okay, popularity has to be 300. So that's like 98. And then I think that's 159. Okay, let's talk to them more. I think we should reach level 9. Lulu's affection is increased by 3. Okay. His affection has increased by 3. Special event. Looks like some bloggers have been food review, which has attracted a large number of tourists to come here. The number of customers they have increased. I fell in the blink of an eye and a busy day of work finally ended. Let's look at today's revenues. Oh, they've gotten more popular. Today's revenue was 7,489 G. Current funds available 110,300. So what shall we do today? Let's do more cooking research. Oops, okay. Increased by 5. Okay, production is 58. Quality of Lulu's products increased by 5. Now 99. Special event. You know, there's places selling minced pork bowls wherever you go, but your minced pork bowls stand head and shoulders above the rest. That makes them so good. Yeah, that's a trade secret. Oh, I already read this. Okay, chat. Lulu's affection has increased by 3. Their current affection is 61. Lulu's affection has increased by 3. Their current affection is 64. Suddenly I heard a meow. Looking closely, it turned out to be a stray cat wandering the Current balance under 10,300 G. Nothing defeated. You have lost 9,000 G. Thanks to your kind deed, your reputation as a consul has increased. I fell in the blink of an eye and a busy day of work finally ended. Let's look at today's revenues. Today's revenue was 7,031 G. Current funds available 116,331. Bubbles has argued with customer. The quality of the products has decreased by 0. So what shall we do today? Okay. Oh wait, her quality is at 989. Aww. Let's do more cooking research. Rose affection is increased by 1. The current affection is 52. The quality... Okay, special event. How do you make such a delicious tasting chicken cutlet? Oh, have you taken an interest in such greasy matters, consultant? How can they be a greasy affair? Chicken cutlets are many people's daily salvation. That's true. The secret to frying tasty chicken cutlets is actually really simple. How do you do it then? The very first step is obviously go to the market and pick out fresh chicken briskets. When you're home, you want to cut up the meat nicely. Here's a little tip. Use a sharp kitchen knife to make some small cuts in the meat. This will allow for better absorption of the marinade. It's just like how when you're barbecuing, you make small cuts in your sausages to make cooking then easier, right? Yep, next up is use soy sauce, salt, and pepper to prepare the marinade. You have to be very patient during this step as the chicken requires at least 6 hours of marinating before it's ready. The chicken's ability to transform into a splendid fried chicken cutlet all depends on this step. You can also use your hands to feel how tender the chicken is while you're marinating it. If the meat you brought is on the tougher side, you can add several drops of pineapple juice after you finish marinating it. The enzyme within it will help the meat become nice and tender. So that's how it's got it. Before frying the chicken, you have to coat it in sweet potato starch. At this point, you have to wait a little while for the starch to absorb the moisture within the chicken. Once the starch starts to cake, you'll fry the chicken and the result will be even crispier. From there, just place the chicken in the oil and fry it till it's a nice golden brown and you're done. Ooh, just listening to such a detailed description makes my tummy growl with hunger. Oh, whoops. Next, you have to add the most important thing to the chicken. The most important thing? Yep, and that's love. Only food that's made with love from the bottom of your heart can truly be tasty. I've heard of a saying like this in the past too. It's said that everyone's out there who's struggling to make a living for themselves all yearn for a mother's home-cooked meal. Yep, if you want to make good fried chicken cutlets, you have to have a joy in your heart. And do the best while you're cooking. After conversing with her, your affection with Aurora has increased by 1 point. Okay. You got flyers. Aurora's affection has increased by 1. The current affection is 54. Aurora's popularity increased by 3. The current popularity is 74. Aurora's affection has increased by 3. The current affection is 57. Okay, I guess chatting with them helps. Aurora's affection has increased by 3. The current affection is 60. Special event. Mysterious cook has appeared in the moonless windy night. I'm a cook who's been traveling the world in search of delicacies. I challenge you to a cooking battle. Okay, fried chicken. a fierce cooking showdown, the quality of the shop has increased by 5. Night fell in the blink of an eye and a busy day of work finally ended. Let's look at today's revenues. Today's revenue was 7,840 G. Current funds available 124,171. It had been a bad month since I accepted the street market case. The street market had made quite a few adjustments based on my suggestions. This afternoon I arrived at the street market to observe the situation once again. Let's knock off a little while it's still light out. Welcome. It's rare for you to have the time to visit my shop, consultant. Would you like to have some mango shaved ice today? You're still just as polite as ever. I'll have that then, thanks. After a while, Coco brought over a beautifully decorated dessert. Just as I picked up the spoon, the curtains at the entrance of the frozen treat shop was pushed to the side. I'm coming in, Ed. The consultant's here too. You're Longer from the steamed dumpling shop, right? You remember my name? Not bad, not bad. Alright, the street market has been doing a lot better lately. It's all thanks to the consultant. The consultant's our benefactor. No, it's all thanks to everyone's hard work that the street market has turned things around. But a word of advice. Based on my past experience, I found that if you want to do something well, the most important aspect is the human component. The ability to understand the hearts of others and the ability to grasp how the situation can play out are both principles that have been present since. That sounds rather abstract. What Longer meant is that not only do you have to pay attention to the street market's finances, you have to keep an even closer eye on your relations with the shopkeepers. If you don't interact with them enough, your ability to work together will drop as well. Accounting figures are cold, but feelings among people are warm. The most beautiful thing in Taiwan is human interaction. Please don't forget that, consultant. Thanks for your advice. Both Longer and Coco had been doing business on the street market for many years. Their suggestions were of great aid to the future marketing plan. I should spend more time talking with them in the future. I said this to myself as I left the frozen treat shop. It's time to pay the weekly rent again. The rent for this period is 50,000 G. I trust that the money's ready. Okay, the money is all here. You have lost 50,000 G. Remaining funds available 74,171 G. Hey, then I wish you all the best in your endeavors. See you next week. Let's look over our current results. In order to pass the evaluation, we need to reach 140-50 points in terms of quality or exceed 300 points in popularity. By the time I finished sorting out the papers, it was already late at night. I need to work harder next week too. Let's see, I got this thing. Okay. What shall we do today? Okay. Level 6. Level 7. Level 7. Okay. Let's try. Level's affection has increased by 3. Their current affection is 53. Bubbles' affection has increased by 3. Their current affection is 56. Let's give out flyers. Bubbles is giving out flyers. Bubbles' affection has increased by 1. Their current affection is 53. Bubbles' popularity has increased by 5. Their current popularity is 25. Bubbles' affection has increased by 1. Their current affection is 58. Bubbles' popularity has increased by 5. Their current popularity is 30. Special events. We're seeing a mysterious phone call saying that it has supply ingredients in bulk at a low cost. Whether the street market's expense can be reduced, but upon closer inspection seems to come from a famous shady merchant. To ensure the street market's food safety, I sternly refuse this offer. Refusing a deal with a shady merchant, your reputation as a consultant has increased. I fell in the blink of an eye and a busy day of work finally ended. Let's look at today's revenues. Today's revenue was 7,760 G. Current funds available 81,931. Who has played a game all night? The quality of the products has decreased by 1. So what shall we do today? Okay. Chat. Bubbles affection has increased by 3. The current affection is 61. Okay. The cooking research. Whose affection has increased by 1. Their current affection is 65. Quality of Lulu's products has increased by 5. Shop's quality is now 103. Let's see, 103. Okay, chat. Lulu's affection has increased by 3. Their current affection is 68. Lulu's affection has increased by 3. Their current affection is 71. The day passed by calmly without any issues. I fell in the blink of an eye and a busy day of work finally ended. Let's look at today's revenues. His revenue was 8,068. Current funds available 89,999. Lulu has played the game all night. The quality of their products decreased by 1. What shall we do today? Chat. Lulu's affection has increased by 3. Their current affection is 74. Chat. Lulu's affection has increased by 3. Their current affection is 77. Lulu's affection has increased by 3. Their current affection is 80. Let's see, cooking research. Lulu's affection has increased by 1. Their current affection is 81. The quality of Lulu's products has increased by 5. The shop's quality is now 107. Special event. Looks like some bloggers have written food reviews which has attracted a large number of tourists to come here. The number of customers today have increased. I fell in the blink of an eye and a busy day of work finally ended. Let's look at today's revenues. His revenue was 9,984 G. Current funds available 99,983. Lulu has played the game all night. The quality of the products has decreased by 1. Bubbles has argued with the customer. The quality of the products has decreased by 0. Aurora has slashed her prices. The revenue has decreased by 950. What shall we do today? Okay, I'm gonna try to interview her again. Lulu suddenly called me in the evening. Consultant, are you free tomorrow? It was rare for her to call me. Did she finally make up her mind to run the minced pork bowl shop properly? I'm free. Do you need help running your shop? I'm bringing some people from the guild to run a dungeon. We're still short of 1 person, so we've chosen you. Alright, I was too idealistic. I'll be waiting for you at the shop tomorrow at 8 a.m. Remember to come by. She hung up on me without hearing my response. I went over to the minced pork bowl shop the next morning. Oh, why are you here so early? Good. We can go to Novice Canyon and level you up before we set off. I didn't come here to play. Look at you, you're such a layabout. And the one time you give me a call on your own is because you want me to play with you. You should at least put some effort into running the shop. What? Weren't you the one who was complaining that you didn't have any good equipment? The reward for clearing this dungeon looked good, so I immediately thought of you. I even gathered the rest of the guild to help with it. I thought you'd be happy. A feeling of guilt surfaced my heart when I saw how sad Lulu looked. Don't be sad. Actually, I'm very glad you remembered what I said. Great, since you're okay with it, let's play. Come on, let's log in. Why did it feel like I've been tricked? There was still a while till lunchtime. I might as well play with her for a bit. Lulu and I sat in front of a computer and mobilized the team to clear dungeons together. Once everyone in the guild had gathered, I noticed there were 50 people. Everyone should be going to work at this time, but you still managed to find so many people. What exactly are these people doing in real life? Lots of things. Some of them are students who attend night school. Others are engineers, bank managers, factory owners, and so on. There's people from so many different fields, and you're in charge of giving them orders. That's right. Otherwise, how would we take on the boss? Get ready, the monsters are coming. Then the guild members started to attack the monsters in the dungeon, Lulu leading the way. A while later, I realized that these sort of team fights require great cooperation between the team members. Group A will draw aggro. Group B, don't forget the strategy we discussed earlier. Group C is in charge of protection. Hold back on your skills and wait for my command. Lulu had turned into a different person. She methodically guided everyone and led the team in carrying out the predetermined battle strategy. During combat, she would also rearrange the formations according to the situation as well as the players' fatigue and combat powers. Finally, the monsters were slain thanks to everyone's hard work. Many congratulations popped up in the chat alongside plenty of praise for Lulu. Yeah, time to distribute the money and equipment. Don't worry, I'll think of a way to get you something good even if you're a newbie. After Lulu gave me a thumbs up, she turned back to splitting the rewards. As I turned to look at her, I understood why she was so into gaming. She was able to feel interpersonal warmth and interaction in the game. She was able to feel a sincere achievement when accepting a quest and completing it. The virtual world was more fun than the minced pork ball shop with its lousy business, but she shouldn't give up on reality just because of that. Look, I helped you get this silver armor. It has high defense. Pretty good, right? Thank you. I kept from scolding Lulu when I saw how nice she was treating me. After she finally distributed all the rewards, it was nearly 11 o'clock. Phew, playing games for the whole morning sure is tiring. I'm going to take a little nap. If I sleep now, I'll have energy to run the shop later. If you're free, help me sweep the place a little. Hey, you're going overboard. Instead of sweeping the floor, I sat at the computer thinking. Honestly, Lulu's calculating ability in-game was astonishing. Could normal people calculate such complex calculations with over a dozen digits just to streamline combat? Could that lazy girl actually be a genius? Business would definitely improve if she used this ability on her shop. Thinking that, I quickly turned it to Lulu. She had fallen asleep. Sighed. Looks like I'll have to ask her about it next time. I smiled wryly at Lulu's serene face. Yes. Okay. Okay, there's like a lot of events. I mean affection events, yeah. What shall we do today? Okay, level 9. Okay, chat. Level's affection is increased by 3. The current affection is 64. Level's affection has increased by 3. Their current affection is 67. Level's affection has increased by 3. Their current affection is 70. Level's attraction has increased by 3. Their current affection is 73. There's a large influx of customers today, which seems to be a great opportunity to gain some publicity. Okay, publicize. After seizing the opportunity to host a publicity campaign, The street market's popularity has increased. The street market's popularity has increased by 1. I have lost 1,000 G. I fell in the blink of an eye and a busy day of work finally ended. Let's look at today's revenues. Today's revenue was 9,122 G. Current funds available 107,155. Just when I finished work, I noticed a suspicious man in the alley trying to do something. I quickly turned away after making eye contact. It was clear he wasn't doing business here. I should tell everyone to be more careful. So what shall we do today? Okay, shop. Chat. Bubbles' affection has increased by 3. Their current affection is 76. Bubbles' affection has increased by 3. Their current affection is 79. Bubbles' affection has increased by 3. Their current affection is 82. So what shall we do today? Okay, interview. Yes. Recently, whenever I passed by the street market, I would always make a detour to the bubble tea shop. As I expected, the bubble tea shop's business was terrible. Due to there being several other hand-mixed beverage shops in the street market, it was more convenient for the customers to go to them instead. On top of that, Bubbles flat out refused all marketing proposals, even though the issue with the overpriced bubble tea wasn't resolved. To sum it up, when all of these factors were added together, it only served to worsen the bubble tea shop business. I always watched Bubbles from a place that was a slight distance from her booth. Sometimes Bubbles would clean her shop or occasionally look at the passers-by. Most of the time, though, Bubbles would have this crestfallen look on her face. Today, her lips were tightly pursed as she absent-mindedly stared at the blue sky. As I looked at the lonely expression she was revealing, I couldn't resist the urge to walk towards her.
またあんた。
Why are you here
は
again?
っきり言ったわよね。
I've always
あんた
said
の出すキャンペーンなら絶対にやらないわよ。
I've always said that I won't be doing marketing no matter what kind plan you come up with. I didn't come here today to present you with a proposal. Oh, okay. Give me a cup of bubble tea.
は？業績に貢献して私に同情するつもり？
You're here to contribute to my sales. Don't tell me don't tell me you're taking pity on me. You're overthinking. I was really thirsty.
怪しいわね。
That sounds really suspicious. Although she said that, Bubbles still went along with my request and mixed up a cup of bubble tea for me. After I received it, I took a large sip of the bubble tea before chewing on the pearls to my heart's content. Yeah, your bubble tea is really delicious.
褒めたってあんたに協力なんてしないわよ。
I'm not going to change my mind if you praise me.
こんなことであんたの提案に耳を貸すと思ったら大きな間違いよ。
You had
いい加減諦めるのね。
better give up if you think that's all it's gonna take to change my mind. You made that very clear the last time I met you. I won't force you to do anything. But my purpose for coming here today is to clarify something with you.
何よ。
What's that? It's about what you told me last time. You're willing to spend every cent you have on ingredients, but you're not willing to spend any marketing. Your standpoint still remains the same, right?
ええ、それが私のこだわりだから。
Yeah, I'm not budging on this. In that case, I authorize my usage of your trademark.
は？どういう意味よ。
What do you mean? Since you're not willing to spend any money on marketing, then it should be fine if it's my money being spent instead, right? I drank another mouthful of bubble tea. It's a waste to not be able to sell bubble tea this good. So I'd like to ask you to allow me to use your trademark. This way, you won't have to spend a single cent, and I can still help spread the word about your bubble tea.
ちょっと待ちなさいよ。いきなり何言ってんのよあんた。
Wait a minute, that's too
つ
sudden.
まりあんたが自分のお金で私の店の宣伝をするっていうこと？私のお金を使わずに？
You're saying that you're going to spend your own money to help me with marketing. You're not going to use any of my money for it. That's right. Just think of me as a fan who is helping you out on their own accord. That way it won't go against your philosophy of spending all your money on ingredients. Okay. You seem to think that there must be something fishy going on for me to suddenly put up such an offer. Of course, I'll still let you look at the marketing material first. We'll only release it once you're satisfied, so you should have no reason to reject, right?
Yeah.
I'll say this first. As a consultant, helping you with marketing for free is an extremely difficult opportunity to come by. If you were to convert my work hours into G, the quote of this would be worth tens of thousands of G. I'm basically doing tens of thousands of G worth of work for free, so it's a huge saving on your part. You have 10 seconds to decide what you want. 10, 9, 8, 7... Frowning, Bubbles looked as though she was trying to think of a reason to refuse the offer. 6, 5, 4, I continued to count backwards, yet Bubbles didn't reply. It was possibly a difficult feat for someone as proud as her to say I agree. 3, 2, 1, time's up. Since you didn't give me an answer, I'll take that as a yes.
あんたがやりたいようにやりなさいよ。私は知らないから。
Just do whatever you want, I don't care. Fantastic. I'll get a letter of attorney drawn up for you to sign when I get back.
好きにすれば。
Do what you want. Don't act so cold towards me. We're partners now. We're friends, fighting on the same front. So you should at least be a little friendlier towards me.
誰がパートナーよ。仲良くなんてなりたくないわ。
I'm no friend of yours.
受験証明持ってくるんでしょ。早く行きなさいよ。私はお店で忙しいのよ。
Aren't you supposed to get the letter of attorney? Hurry up and get it. I still need to run the shop later on. Alright. I'll get it right now. You promised me, so you're not allowed to go back on your word.
あんたじゃないのよ。そんなコロコロ心変わりしないわ。
I'm not as
変わりを持ってるんだから。私は。
I'm not as half-hearted as you. I mean what I say.
早く行きなさいよ。
Get going. As soon as I got back to my office, I nabbed the letter of attorney and quickly ran back to Bubbles. Placed for her signature. This time around, Bubbles didn't change her mind. With the letter of attorney in hand, a sense of accomplishment bubbled up from the bottom of my heart. As I looked at Bubbles' tender signature, finally the marketing plan for the bubble tea shop is one step closer to realization. Claim the word of yes. This thing, whenever I passed by the street market, I would. Oh wait. Okay. I thought I read all of that already, but whatever. So we've got 3 interviews in. Okay, we still need to go to the fried chicken girl. Okay. Chat. Rose affection has increased by 3. Their current affection is 63. Special event. Upon hearing commotion, I discovered that a drunk customer was causing a ruckus in the shop. Current balance under 70,155. Give him a cab. I paid the cab driver to take a pump. Sometimes situations like this do occur. I lost 2,000 G. As a result of your kind deed, your reputation as a consultant has increased. I fell in the blink of an eye and a busy day of work finally ended. Let's look at today's revenues. Today's revenue was 9,257 G. Current funds available 144,412. Raw has slashed her prices. The revenue has decreased 810. So what shall we do today? Chat. Ra's affection has increased by 3. Their current affection is 66. Laura's affection has increased by 3. Their current affection is 69. Aura's affection has increased by 3. Their current affection is 72. Aura's affection has increased by 3. Their current affection is 75. Special event. Due to the sudden heavy downpour tonight, all the passersby left one after another to seek shelter from the rain. Under the influence of bad weather, the number of customers have decreased. Night fell in the blink of an eye, and the busy day of work finally ended. Let's look at today's revenues. Oh no. Today's revenue was 6,448 G. Current funds available 150,050 G. In the blink of an eye, it's time for evaluation. Please let us welcome the representatives from the local council and Simon Holdings to evaluate the street market. This time you must get a C grade. No! I got rejected. The result is D. You have failed. What's going on? I stared at the evaluation notice in absolute shock. Word failed was largely written in third evaluation notice. I went up the door and caught sight of the president standing at the entrance. Consultant, have you seen the results of the evaluation? I've just seen it. It's regretful and I know you've done your best, but the street market sales weren't able to meet its quota. Actually, it wasn't just the street market sales. They weren't up to par. There was also the issue of hygiene and old-fashioned setting. These are all issues that we're unable to solve in a short period of time. Just give me a little more time. I can definitely decide. There's no time left. I won't hide it from you. In truth, many shopkeepers have already given up hope on doing business here, and they already sold their land rights and shops to a famous financial group. The current situation forced them to do so. How could it turn out like this? Don't worry, I'll still pay for you wherever you're due. But it looks like bring back the street market golden era is just a pipe dream. After the president left, I sat down in my office, shocked beyond measure. If only I'd taken more. This isn't traumatized to the point. I accidentally clicked. This incident traumatized me to the point that whenever I wanted to strive towards my ambitions, I would be reminded of this embarrassing failure. I'm not sure why myself, but I just can't bring myself to cross that threshold. Not long after I resigned my consultancy firm and never went back to the street market again. Achievement. Oh no! I died. I did a bad. Let's see. Can I load? Okay, I need to work on a strategy because I only have a month. Let's see. Section level 10. I guess, okay, I'm gonna try talking a lot. Show event. Okay. I guess chatting works? I don't know. I want to see if I can unlock level 10 and see what that does. I should figure out how to play this game. Okay. I did a kind deed. Okay. Okay. Cool challenge. Okay, business looks good. Oh shoot, I keep skipping. It seems like my promotion is really okay. Are you planning to clear another dungeon today? Okay, why do you look so
お
glum?
金客が店に
There's
来る
only
前
two
はで
customers.
何のんきなこと言ってんの。僕は本当に
I'm
悩
really
んでる
frustrated
ん
on
だ
top of that.
それに
On top of that, the
失礼な
promotion
客
no
も
manners at all. Okay.
客こえしは
Okay, otaku. Okay.
かもでも
I'm just seeing what this does. Okay. 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 Okay, sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I think the answer is refuse. Okay. Okay, refuse. Okay, okay, so flyer. Cooking guide. Okay, well, I'm still on day 23. Okay. Okay. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna stop here and save because I still don't know what I'm doing. So, maybe I can go back to this day next time. But I really want to get the good ending, so I'm not sure. Okay, well, thank you for coming to this exciting stream, even though I don't think I really did anything. I just kind of lost. But thank you. I think I'll just start this again, maybe see where things are going, because I think you're just supposed to talk to them a lot, and that's how you win. So I'll do that next time. But yeah, okay, thank you. Bye. Wait, I think Valentine said Bubbles is such a brat for her. Yeah, she's like very stubborn. I agree. Okay, well, that's it for me today. Bye.